I'll keep it.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Savage Gaming and our first episode of Star Citizen. I'm going to do this in a very tutorial manner rather than a let's play, just so that for those of you who are first starting out in this game, the learning curve is pretty steep. There's a lot you need to learn, but don't be discouraged. I'm here to help you guys out and show you what to do. So when you've downloaded the game and you've got everything and your account, you're going to get your main menu. And in the menu, you're going to have Universe, Electronic Access, Go to Hangar, Options, and Exit. Options and Exit, pretty straightforward. Options, you change graphics, audio, etc. Your hangar is just a place where you can view your ships. It is a free zone, so you don't have to worry about people finding you or anything like that, and it is customizable. But it's a nice place to go just to have a look at your ship, become acquainted with it, and just find out, what it's about and what it looks like. I mean, the game is stunning. Electronic Access, this shows you two specific areas. One which is Arena Commander and the other which is Star Marine. Star Marine is not active yet in the game. Arena Commander is, and that's basically like a simulator where you take on certain basic missions, drone missions, just to make sure that you get used to the flight mechanics, etc., and you can earn rental credits. The Universe, this is where you go onto the Star Citizen or Robert Space Industries servers, and you can access these two areas. But I'll leave these two areas for the next episode. For now, I'm going to show you guys the hangar. So if we go to the hangar, we're going to want to say, yes, we are sure. And this sometimes takes a while to load, so if it does, I will fast forward it for you guys. But let's see, maybe it goes quick. Okay, it took longer than expected, so I fast forwarded for you guys. But here we are in our first hangar. As it fades in and sort of gets brighter, you're going to see in my hangar I have got two ships currently, one being the Aurora and the other being the Hornet. Now, the Aurora is the one I bought initially. This was sort of free over a weekend. And the first thing I battled with, and I think you guys might also battle with, is how to get your ship to spawn in your hangar. Now, the easiest way to do it is you'll see there's these little blue circles that go green when I highlight over them. What you're going to want to do is go into your hangar where this first X is. Just walk up to it, and you'll see vehicle type and size. You click on there, and it will give you the list of vehicles that you have that you can spawn in that area. So larger vehicles like a Constellation won't spawn on a small area. You'd have to go to a bigger area, like right in the front of your hangar there. Let's have a look here. This one is a 1 and 2. This is also a 1 and 2. So it just depends on the hangar you have. At the moment, I can only spawn small ships type 1 or 2, so I can't spawn a Constellation. But you can get bigger hangars, and as you upgrade, you can store those ships in your hangars. At the moment, the ships you can buy are with rental credits, and when I say rental credits, that's what you earn in the Arena Commander area. So you can buy those ships, but it's not your money. Those are rental credits. Those ships are rentals. You won't have it after the next update or after the game's been launched. The ones you've purchased, such as my Aurora, I will be able to keep. The Hornet, just a quick advice. I mean, a lot of people also want to know what ship to buy. The Hornet is a little bit more expensive, but it is a great fighter. It has got 2 guns on the side here, 1 on that side. It's got 2 up there, and then another 2 on the wing. So it is a really cool ship for fighting. It's very maneuverable. The Aurora, on the other hand, is also very maneuverable. It is a good all-rounder. It's only got 2 gun turrets, but I've won quite a few battles in this thing, and it's a decent ship and a force to be reckoned with. Now, the other thing is getting in your ship. With the Aurora, you can get in on this side, or if I just quickly sprint around, you can get in on this side. So you've got 2 entry points. With your Hornet, you can only enter from the left side of the Hornet. So that's where you're going to enter your cockpit. So just bear that in mind. If your Hornet's not glitching, it's just you can only enter from the one side. So I'm going to show you a quick little how you enter your ship. So you walk up to the door. When it says use, press F. F for Freddy. And the ladder pops out, and you can get into your ship. So we're going to press F again, let our character climb in, and now we are in our Aurora. It's a pretty small ship. The nice thing is there is a bed, so on long trips you can have a snooze or hide away somewhere and snooze overnight. It's up to you. I'm sure they'll implement something with that later on in the game. If we go back to our cockpit, what we've got to do is we've got to walk sort of up to it, press F again, and our character will then climb into the front of the ship. It's a nice little animation, and we are now in our Aurora. The doors closed behind us. That was the noise you were hearing, and we can have a look around our Aurora. The coolest thing about the Aurora, in my opinion, so far, or the most sort of handy feature, is that the fact that you can see below you. In the Hornet, you've only sort of got this top bit that you can look out of, so you feel a little bit claustrophobic or restricted in it. But when you see the fighting capabilities compared to other ships, it is amazing, and you can seriously easily overlook that flaw in the ship. But the Aurora, I think, for landing on planets and landing in dodgy areas, that's going to be a real good feature to have and handy to have later on when the new updates come out. The other thing that I've found with this game, once I was in my ship and I was flying around because I was eager to get out there and do stuff, I figured out that I actually couldn't get out of my cockpit. I didn't know how to get out the cockpit. So I Googled it a bit, I had a look around. I couldn't really find a video on it or any sort of tutorial, but the same way you get in is similar to the way you get out. Now, getting out, instead of pressing F, you can hear that. If I press F, nothing happens. But if you hold F, then your guy gets out the cockpit. So that I didn't know. Had to check key bindings. I Googled it a bit and eventually figured it out. But yeah, so there's a little bit of a learning curve there. And then, so let's just jump out here quick. I want to show you guys one more thing. You now know how to get in and out of your ship. It's pretty easy. And we've got 2 other things to show you. In the back of your hangar, you are going to find 2 things. The first thing is going to be the simulator. Now, the simulator is the same as accessing the electronic access option on the main menu. So you can go through Arena Commander directly from your hangar by accessing this little Tron-looking pod. And then the other thing is at the back of your hangar is a nice little room and a lift. And from this lift, you can access the universe. Now, when I say the universe, that's the option that you have on your main menu, which is these 2 areas, which will be covered in our next video. So just a handy, let you know you don't have to exit and so on to go to these areas. You can do it straight from your hangar. Hangars can also be customizable. Later on, I think we're going to be able to purchase things, put them in the hangar. We can, go up on these sort of catwalks up here, as you can see. But I'm not going to show you that. You guys can do it yourselves. Get a good view of your ships and what they look like. They are awesome. The attention to detail in this game is amazing. I mean, you can literally, there's nowhere you can go on these ships where there hasn't been attention to detail. Awesome stuff. Really, really good looking. I mean, the thrusters on this thing, look at that. I mean, it looks space age. It's really cool. There's sort of like soot on the sides here where you can see that's where it's burnt. So, it's really well done. And kudos to the developers for and the designers actually to make these ships. They really are awesome. I have not seen a game where the ship design has had so much attention and detail. So yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be making another video for you guys showing you all the new stuff, how to get into the universe, where to go. So watch out for that. Should be coming in the next day or two, maybe even today. I hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys a lot. Please leave a like and a subscribe or comment if you need some further advice, and I'll definitely get back to you. Cheers guys.